Hello, hello. Welcome to or welcome back to my damn channel. You guys, listen. Amberlynn has been doing this weekly vlog thing. We're loving it. I'm loving it. If you're new here, well, I react to Amberlynn videos, and I also do a variety of other videos, if you notice on my channel. Mostly just, I relate a lot to Amberlynn. I'm more or less like a reaction channel that takes a big sister approach with her, where, you know, I do love and care about her very, very much. I've been watching her for a long time. I feel like if we met, we would be best friends. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm not afraid to call her out. I will say, Amberlynn, what the fuck is going on? Just like that, I would say it. You know me. You know I would. But for the most part, I'm not a hater. I'm just simply a reaction channel that, you know, is reacting to the Amberlynn. Like I said, if you can vibe, then please subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Don't be shy over there. Go ahead, like the video and subscribe, because you know what? I already know you're gonna love my content and my personality. Son of a bitch!
Hey guys, welcome to a new weekly vlog. So I did not vlog anything. Yesterday was Monday. My weekly vlogs go from Monday to Sunday because it's the whole week. I needed a moment. I'm not gonna lie. I just needed a day to like reset mentally. I needed it so bad. So I didn't vlog, but we're here Tuesday. Hello. So I'm actually about to film my weigh-in for the day, and I'm actually gonna be playing an April Fool's joke on you guys in my weigh-in.
Amberlynn, I forgot that it was April Fool's Day. So I was totally like, what the hell? What is going on? Why is she saying this? What made her make this decision? She has literally gone through hell on YouTube and stuck through it. We count on you, Amberlynn. I was believing you wholeheartedly and entirely. So, you and your April Fools, bitch. No, we're not doing this. But I love watching your videos, bitch, and I would have been real upset. You're like my work best friend. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got their work best friend. You're my work best friend. Because we're kind of like co-workers. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's dumb, but you know,
I'm going to let you keep going.
I'm kind of a dumb girly pop sometimes. And from my remembrance, I don't think I've ever done like an April Fool's joke on you guys. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it for my weigh-in video since it's going to go up tomorrow. So if you guys want to watch the April Fool's joke, or you want to see like what my new diet is, because yes, we are doing a structured diet because the no diet was not working for me at all. So if you want to see my weigh-in and all that jazz, definitely watch my weigh-in video. But tonight I also have my live stream, my members live stream, and I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm going to do more tarot. Well, not tarot, but oracles with you guys, because I know you guys enjoy that as well. I'm feeling a wee bit optimistic about
members live stream. Tonight's members live stream. So I'm a member now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so excited, bitch. I do hope that you checked out my channel, by the way, because I know that you read it in the comments, because I was commenting left and right, and you was answering and reading every one of my comments, except for, will you watch my reaction channel? Because I said it over and over. So I hope you checked it out. I hope you did. And I hope that you vibe with me, and because I just feel like I'd be good for you to watch. Do you know what I'm saying? Then again, you're probably like, no, I do want you to criticize. I do criticize. I just don't sit here and nitpick. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be like, Amberlynn, those stripes look stupid on you. Amberlynn, did you clean under your choker today? Amberlynn, your lipstick is a little too dark. Amberlynn, you know what I'm saying? Amberlynn. But I just don't know. I don't know if you should keep doing
live stream. Okay. So I'm excited to come talk to you guys. And if you guys have not joined my members live stream, you definitely should, because I'd love for you guys to be part of the stream queens. All right, you guys. So I just got off my live stream and I made myself a little meal. I made some corn, potato, and steak, and this was 570 calories.
That looks
and I weighed
good.
Everything. Starting in with my new habits of measuring my food and weighing it.
That's a good idea.
Which weighing is more reliable.
That's what I do.
So I'll probably stick to that.
I don't really weigh it per se, but I like really
okay, so
watch
it is the next day.
my portions.
I just filmed my Let's Talk video, and I'm finally about to have my first meal of the day. Be proud of me. I'm actually eating leftovers. So I made sure to make enough potatoes, and this is a lean steak. So good. I made sure to make enough. Why am I using my fingers? I don't know. But I made sure to make enough for today. Also have a fried egg and radish. I love radish so much. I'm going to be quite transparent right now. I have not been in the vlogging mood. Oh my God, I'm pretty sure I cooked this. Oh yeah, I cooked it perfectly. The yolk, yes. Sometimes I want yolk, sometimes I don't. Today is a big fat yes.
I'm the same way though, like with egg yolk and stuff. And I'm the exact same way with the whole egg thing though. So I'm not gonna lie to you right now, though. The food on your plate's making me fucking hungry. I really want some. Amberlynn, why do you? This is why I get mad about you eating on camera. I am losing weight, so I can't eat that much. And watch you eat. I'm so hungry. You are an asshole, Amberlynn. You really are. I need to go. I need my medicine to be the milligram lifted. I think because I'm getting very hungry and I shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Oh. But you know, eggs are really expensive. Eggs are really expensive. So I don't often get to get those, but when I do, I love me a fried egg. Amberlynn egg and leg. Okay, let's continue with the bits. She's got something to say. I'm weird today. I woke up in a weird mood. Bear with me.
Counting calories. I'm having to measure all my food. All of this came out to 470 calories. Hell yeah. Potatoes are so low calorie. It's crazy. But yeah, I just have not been in the vlogging mood. I don't really know what it's about. I'm still going to keep to my schedule though, of course, but I just don't know what the rest of this week is going to look like in the form of this vlog. So I actually had my therapy appointment on Monday, and we haven't started the like DBT section of it all because she's still just trying to like get to know me and stuff like that. And we talked a lot about like my disassociation, like when it started and all of that type of stuff. So it's honestly really scary for me. I'm not gonna lie. It started when I was a little girl. It happens when I'm in like high stress situations. It feels like I am just like watching myself from the outside. Like it's like life is happening to me and there's
oh my God, girl. As I've told you, I have BPD too. And I do the exact same shit. Like I'll disassociate and I say the same thing. It feels like having an out of body experience. Like you're just hovering over yourself and watching everything going on. I don't know if that's like a coping thing. Like we try to withdraw from ourselves. I don't know. But it's crazy because every time I bring it up to other people, they're like, okay, weirdo. Like, what? You don't do that?
Do about it, and it's scary. I feel like detached from my body, and I opened up a bit about it like after me and Feline broke up and like I was moving here, living alone for the first time in my life. I did open up to you guys about it then, and I noticed lately it's been happening again. I'm just gonna go eat this. I don't want to bother you guys with my nonsense, but I'm just having a little struggle bus time. And thankfully, I have a therapist to listen to me and to help me cope a little bit, you know? All right, you guys, so we have an Amazon haul. 3 days ago, I was supposed to have a Fitbit delivered, but I literally cannot find it in the package room. Sometimes this does happen where they put the package in the wrong spot because how it's all combobulated in there, it's definitely different. You have to go a searching. and I literally can't find it. So they might not have delivered it for real. So I'm just gonna give it a few more days. And if I can't find it, I'm gonna contact customer service. Sometimes they have to do an audit in the package room, blah, blah, blah. But I really wanted that day.
Sorry, I don't mean to keep pausing every few minutes, but don't say that you don't want to share your nonsense, because that's why we're all here, to listen to your nonsense. Are you kidding me? And then don't, what kind of organization does your place that you live have? Because that's ridiculous. Nobody should be losing a package. And no, you shouldn't be waiting a couple days. You need to get on that, because Amazon is very difficult to get a hold of. I'm just saying, Amberlynn, you need to think ahead. And I waste the money throwing it out the door. You could give it to me. You just throw it out the door. Come on, Amberlynn.
Fitbit, because I'm gonna start tracking my steps. I'm super excited for that. But anyways, let's get into the haul. So I got some of these little
now you can't
dust things because I needed more of those. And it's just like so random. It's like things that I know that I need, but I forget to get them when I'm at the grocery store. So if you have long hair and you use scrunchies, you know that they get up and walk away and then you can't find them. So I got a whole pack of 50 and I actually really like them. I was gonna take one out, but it's this type of deal. It literally is perfect. Sometimes scrunchies are like too loose, too tight, but this is like perfecto. Recommend. So when I use my air fryer, I normally just like clean it when I'm done, but it's a hassle. And people are like,
I use those.
Have you ever heard of like the air fryer thingy majigger? Air fryer liners, to be exact. And I was like, no. So I got some, but they're too big. And this was the smallest one because I do have a different air fryer now. When I give you guys a little tour of my new kitchen stuff, I'll show my new air fryer. But sadly, these are too big, even though they were the smallest size. So I don't have any of these, so I definitely needed some. It's just to help to keep bags shut, like bags of carrots, radish, chips, whatever it may be. I got these really cute pink hoop earrings. So these next two earrings that I'm about to show you, I thought they were a little bit bigger, but they're kind of small. I think I'll be okay, but they just look weird because I like the really big hoops. I guess I'll be all right. So on the front, it's like these black rhinestones, and then inside here, it's like regular rhinestones, silver ones. Isn't that so pretty? And then the other pair is literally just silver, and the rhinestones on the inside and outside are the same. And then I also got this set. It's a set of notebooks. They all come together. I did not buy them separate, don't worry. So this is what they look like. I put them in order of my least favorite to my favorite. They're all so stinking adorable. Like, look how freaking cute. That's my all-time favorite. Like, oh my God, are you joking? And then with the notebooks, it actually comes with some pens, but I gave 2 of them to my mom already. So we have a bow pen. We have a pen with bows that says I'm just a girl. That's so me coded. And then 2 more bow pens. So it came with 6, but I gave 2 to my mom, like I said. But look how adorable. It's cherries and bows. Oh. Next day, I'm actually filming my what I ate today video. I'm looking like it's not my day. I wear makeup so much, but like I need to have some days to like breathe. So today's the day. And yes, my hair is in a braid. I'm like scared to have my hair in a braid. I'm scared to exist. There's like reaction channels thinking I'm stalking them. There's other reaction channels thinking they're the people who invented braids and that they're the only people who ever do braids. And I'm like, what is happening right now? Like, I have been doing braids since the beginning of time. I've been doing this type.
Fucking what on earth? What are you? Who? What? What reaction channel is out there talking like that? Why are there so many reaction channels? Like, when I started reacting to you just recently, it was because I was watching Zachary Michael and like I just wanted to be somebody positive for you. But then I look at like I'm getting like recommended different channels and there are so many fucking reaction channels to you. Like, holy fuck. And then I add myself to the fucking list. And oh, that's what I wanted to say over here. You apparently, now I heard this on Under the Hood's page when he posted a video this morning. And he said that Erica had commented on it was in his comments and the Ankles comments, and that you were showing like text messages or whatever, so she decided
braid and like side braid my whole life, but like 2 pigtails, I've done that so many times I can't even think straight. And like,
right.
I just don't understand that. Like, why can't we just go back to like nitpicking Amberlynn instead of thinking I'm obsessively stalking someone or obsessively copying someone? Like, braids have been around forever. I'm 34 years old. I've always done braids. And also the same person who thinks that I am copying the braids, by the way, this comes from someone messaging me on Instagram, which I'll show you here. So I had to watch it. The same person who thinks I'm copying them when it comes to braids, they think I'm copying them because I decided to start drinking water. Isn't everyone supposed to drink water and I just have been flopping? Like, I did not grow up and learn to drink water. It was always drink milk. It's weird because when I lived with my parents before I was put into foster care, they always wanted me to drink milk. And then even when I went into foster care, the choice was either milk or juice. 9 times out of 10. Like, it was never like water. The only time I remember drinking water as a kid was when I was put on this weird diet. I was in a all-girls group home. I was 10 years old. And the 2 things that they told me to do was you get your own milk. It's like a lower fat milk. So I had my own big gallon of milk because all the girls in the group home drink milk, but it was just like normal milk. And then the other thing was they wanted me to chug a bunch of water before every meal. I said,
make you fuller.
Okay. So that was like my first diet ever at the age of 10, but that did not last long. I could tell you that. But water has never just like been in my, vicinity. I've never been taught to drink it. And I go through phases as an adult where I drink a lot of water and then I stop. This reaction channel thinks that I'm copying everything they do and we're all supposed to be drinking water. And it's like, I didn't know you wore your hair in braids. I'm sorry, question mark. Like, it's something I've always done. I don't know. That was just like a little mini rant. Excuse me for that. So I just got out of...
Girls, sometimes you gotta get it out. You know what I'm saying? You can't hold that shit in forever. And that's stupid shit. I don't know why anybody would, who cares if you wear your hair? You know how many millions of Americans wear their hair in braids every single day? Hello, how are you? What are you mad about? Fuck it. Tell her to shut up. Somebody's always got to be mad about something with you. I don't get it. People are people. We all have our own ways, our own quirks, our own whatever. Fuck.
And I literally already have my AirPod in. I'm listening to Trisha Paytas' podcast. Jeff is on this episode. Personally, for me, I think they're like a hoot together. I'm not gonna lie about it. Like, I just feel like there's like the perfect amount of like awkwardness.
Oh, they're a hoot,
I just see them being like their own podcast together. I just don't think that they'll ever do it. I know Jeff and Tana flirted with the idea, but they never did it either. Who's with me? Do you miss frenemies? That was the best thing to ever.
I don't, actually, because if you know one thing about me, Amberlynn, I do not like Ethan Klein. I don't. I love Trisha Paytas, and their dynamic was funny at times, but he's a freak. I don't like him. He is now just like this weirdo that does nothing but talk shit about people and get angry. It's just, he's too much now. Too fucking much. I can't do it.
What happened to the internet? Besides Amberlynn Reed, of course.
Right.
I'm looking a mess. So I'm filming my What I Ate Today video. Look at Twang. Yeah, you're such a perfect baby. I just don't even understand how I got so lucky. So I'm having fried egg, chorizo, radish. I've been obsessed lately. Carrots, also been obsessed.
You sound like me when I'm talking to my dog.
And a fried egg. A fried egg.
Fried egg?
A fried egg? I've said it so much that it doesn't even sound real anymore. But a fried egg.
Oh, you're cracking me up today, Amberlynn.
Lately. So I've been eating those. It's a good source of protein. Plus they're freaking tasty as hell. But what I was going to ask you guys, every single year when I send my taxes to the IRS and then I do my federal taxes as well, I always get a check from the IRS with like the exact same amount of money every year. Why are they sending me money? It's so weird. It's literally just a random check. You want a carrot?
No, bitch, he wants some sausage. Or she, I mean.
Yeah.
But everyone thought it was so weird. And then Duke right now he likes tomatoes. I don't know if that's okay for dogs to have though. So I try not to let him have it. I gotta find out. I gotta research. Do the Google, you know? Do the Google. It should be a dance. Do the Google, bitch. I said do the Google. Okay, let's watch Amberlynn. Not me.
But yeah, it's literally just a random check and there's no explanation on it or anything, but
This is makeup, not shit, by the way.
Hello. It's the next day. Oh, I forgot to put on my rings.
I hear ya. I hate that.
So I am wearing this lace thing, which I wore a few days ago, but thank God for laundry. And this is a similar dress. It's literally the same dress, different color. I was just really vibing with the look. So I was like, I'm going to wear that to bingo night. So I do have to go to the USPS. We're going to bingo. I'm super excited. This box is still here because I'm still getting rid of kitchen stuff. I'm trying to go through kitchen stuff. And then when I buy new kitchen things like pots, pans, a whole cooking utensil set, a whole new knife set, like I like to wash all of that before you use it. And then I'm going to put it away. I'm in this like out with the old, in with the new routine while also still trying to keep up with everything else around the house. All right, you guys, so since I'm counting calories, I thought something that could be fun is to tell you guys what I had at bingo and how many calories it was. So these pretzels were my mom's because we both got an appetizer. You will see mine in a minute, but she wanted me to try one. So the one that's bitten off, that one is mine. For my appetizer, I got this mini quesadilla. It's a cheese quesadilla. So
it's not too bad.
I had a little bit of sour cream. You guys know me, I'm a dry girl. And a little bit of salsa because I do like some spice. Super freaking tasty. And then they have these chocolate chip cookies that are divine. Usually I have 3, but I only had 2. I was very proud of myself. So I gave the other one to my stepdad and he enjoyed it.
When you're losing weight or you're counting calories to lose weight or whatever, it's always the little things that mean so much. And you should be proud of yourself. I know it doesn't seem like shit to everybody else, but it takes a lot when you are counting calories and you are used to being a binge eater. For you to do that, even though it seems like a small thing, it's actually a very big thing. So I'm glad that you did that, and I'm proud of you also for only eating 2 and being honest about it. Bing.
A couple hours later for my actual meal, I got potato wedges and chicken strips. I did not eat the bread though, so keep that in mind for my calories. That was not 8. And I did dip it in just like tiniest bit of ranch. So for calories, it did come out to a banger, not gonna lie. So I had no cheese with the pretzel, so it was 101 calories. Quesadilla, 322. Sour cream, 23. Ranch, 64. Chicken strips were 307. Potato wedges was 226. Cookies, 170. Came out to 1,213. Thankfully, I have hundreds of calories for wiggle room because Noom wants me to eat upwards to like 3,400, and I usually try to stay below 20.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're doing Noom now. That's cool. I wanted to give that a try actually, just because like how they describe what they are and like getting down to the core of why you binge eat or do whatever you may do with your eating and shit like that seems really interesting to be able to do that. So I hope you do well on Noom, actually. Maybe that's something that'd be good for you because of all the help that they offer and everything like that.
600. So give or take, these are the calories, and I just stayed on track for the rest of the day surrounding that. Hello, hello. It is the next day. Today we are wearing a Sabrina Carpenter perfume. Some people say this smells like cherry medicine. I get the vibe. I do. So me and my mom were actually going to go to my grandma's house and play some cards. And then last minute, my grandma calls my mom and literally is like, can we go to the casino? So we're going to the casino. I haven't gone since the beginning of January. And a week ago, I won $500, but I tipped big. So I still have a few $100s just floating around in my wallet. And it's like, that's what I use.
You know, Amberlynn, just a little bit of advice, okay? I say this with love, okay? But I used to waitress and bartend for a very, very long time. And the fact that you keep having to bring up that you left a big tip, you left a big tip, it usually means that you didn't leave a real big tip, but you think it's a big tip, but it's really not a big tip. Just so you know, so if you want people to believe that you left a really big tip, you just say, and I tipped, pretty well, and leave it at that. Don't bring it up again. Otherwise, it feels like you're like boasting or something. Of course you should tip well. That's a given. But you having to restate it is like, okay, what's going on?
On bingo last night, and I also bought my friend, my stepdad, and my mom some bingo games last night. So it's like everything I've been doing has been off of those winnings, not me chugging water in my closet. Who remembers like a year and a half ago, me drinking alcohol in my closet? Why am I this person? Oh. I'm now on White Claws. People drink just to have funsies, like just for funsies. So there's no crisis. There's no cry for help. We've made progress, folks. Yes, we have. Right, I'm ready. My mom is about to...
You are so cringe. I just have to say. That was so cringe. You know it was. Don't lie.
Here, and I keep looking around. I'm like, am I forgetting anything? I like to leave some of the lights on for the fur babies, because sometimes I get spook-magooked by the dark, just like their mamas. All right, so we are at the casino now. I think me and my mom are actually gonna get something to eat because neither of us have ate today. Sorry, it's super windy in Oklahoma lately. So we're gonna eat at some place inside of this casino, which I've never ate here before. I'm a little nervous. I did chug a water bottle in hopes that it would keep me full. I know that's not the greatest thing to do, but like,
no, it's actually good.
Think of your calories as like money that you have in the bank. Do you want to spend it really early in the day, or do you want to wait more later at night? Because once those calories are gone, there's nothing you can do about it. Just like once that money's gone, you have no more money. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so me and my mom are waiting for our food, and we go to the Newcastle casino or Remington. It just depends. But my mom's been coming here for literally years, and she's never been this far down. She didn't even realize it was this big. Neither did I, because we always stay in this little tiny spot. This place is massive. I swear we walked a mile just to get to it.
I've been down here, but I didn't come this way. I come in like the door right there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's huge.
It's literally massive. Like, I didn't even realize it.
Oh, hi guys. Long time no see.
Hi, Mama Lynn. How are you, girl? Oh my God, it's good to see you. You're looking nice. I love your tie-dye shirt. You are amazing. I have the best relationship with my mom too, and my mom and I were talking the other night, and like, she was kind of worried about what would happen to them as they got older, and there's no way in hell I would allow my mom to go to a home or anything like that. And I feel like Amberlynn and her mom have the same kind of relationship, and it's just really, really sweet. You know what I mean? Like, I know that having my mom helps me a ton, and she didn't get to have her mom for so long that I feel like it's so good for her to have her mom, and she's got her grandma and everything. So I feel like this is awesome, and I really love seeing them interact and have a good time. Although I did hear some conflicting stuff, like I brought up earlier, about possible arguments and stuff like that between them, and I really hope that that's not the case at all. So let's continue.
Yeah, I got some Diet Coke.
I got nothing. I don't drink liquids very often.
Yeah, she doesn't drink liquids very often. People have came for me like, why don't you drink a lot of water? I think it's like in the family where we just don't drink a lot of liquid.
I don't know. I don't drink liquid at all.
Yeah, she doesn't drink like liquid at all, let alone water.
I drink coffee.
I try to motivate her to drink water, not myself. I have gotten better with that though.
Sometimes helping other people
my dad did the
helps
same
yourself.
That's very true. I got...
Wow. Philosopher Mama Lynn. I love it. I'm here for it. That was awesome. I love the saying. I'm going to write it down, bitch. I so much am.
Catfish tacos. That looks tasty.
And I got
A salad.
chili lime salad.
Yeah, chili lime. I'm not really a lime fan. Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, I guess you wouldn't have got it if you're not a fan of it.
Looks good, Amber.
Yeah. All right, you guys, that was the best catfish tacos I've ever had, but I'm not gonna have any of the chips and salsa because I tried the salsa and it literally, my mom said it and she's right, it tastes like literally tomato paste. It is disgusting, but the food was really good. Do you like it, Mom?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Really good.
Come on. Live. What? Because my square bread. Oh, I like this one. Oh my God. All right, so my mom is actually stopping to get herself some cigarettes, and then we're...
Oh my God, I spaced out. And it changed. I was like, whoa. Watching all those lights and stuff like that. Oh, but now Mama Lynn's in there getting some smokes. So, I'm going to continue to watch and not space out.
actually meet my friend at bingo. My stepdad's going. Yeah, it's been a good night and I know it's going to be a good day. My grandma, she won pretty good at the casino, so that was awesome. Me and my mom did not, and my stepdad did a little bit, so that's kind of cool. My mom and I are trying to come up with like different things to do instead of always just like bingo. I really want to go mini golfing, and the weather is getting a little bit better. Weirdly enough, it's supposed to snow today, which I'm like, girl, what? The other day it was 80 degrees. I don't understand what's happening. But yeah, we're looking for things to do, like maybe go to the movies again, bowling's kind of hecticana because then you have to wear other people's shoes and that's kind of gross. Like I used to go bowling a lot as a kid, but like as an adult, thinking about putting my feet where hundreds of other people have, it's kind of a weird concept when you actually sit down and think about it. But you know what, bowling's fun. You guys, I'm walking in the parking lot and I just had to show you, look how close these two cars parked. I don't know, I just had to show you.
I won't make you laugh. Yes, I will.
Yes, you will.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, wait, are we on G50?
I totally want to go and play bingo with you guys. Oh, but I don't know how the hell you do those big ass cards. How do you keep track? Like, I don't know. That would be, I don't know how I'd be able to. Well, I guess it wouldn't be too hard because you would have them all laid out and you just, but I don't know. Seems crazy.
This is 3 straights, right?
Yeah.
And 33.
No.
Oh, full tabs. Oh my
I've actually
God,
been
girl.
home for a little bit now, and I was just checking up on things. And with my new YouTube schedule, I decided, like, because I post on my community tab weekly, twice weekly. I post like a few days before Tuesday to let you guys know like what time I will be going live. And then I also post on there for my Let's Talk, so it gives you guys an opportunity to ask me whatever you want. And I was realizing last night, like, damn, my community tab area is like genuinely such a mess. I had stuff way back from like 6 years ago, and there was just hundreds of like posts that were just like nonsense, old news. And I thought, since I use my community tab, I just don't want all of that in there anymore. So I sat and I deleted every single thing one by one. Took a while, but now it's nice and clear. And now it's like the only things that need to be up there are things that are like relevant to like current time. So I'm sitting here working on some of my Lego, as you can see here. But people have always been like, Amberlynn, what do you mean you have an egg intolerance? I'm not allergic to eggs, but some...
Amberlynn, another thing that I can relate to you with is this. I too have this weird thing with eggs. And I know, like, people think you're full of shit. I believe you. Because I go through this. There are times I'll eat eggs and I'm fine. No problem at all. Then there's times where I eat eggs and I get severely nauseous. I start to get a headache. I feel like I'm, like, developing a fever, but I don't have one, you know? It's just the most wild feeling in the world. And I know exactly what you're talking about. So... if anything, I can help you spread the word, then it's the truth. It happens. Because I have it too. And my aunt as well. So there. Tell these fuckers. You got two people that got the same problem. And they're not even related to you. Son of a bitch.
Sometimes eggs make me feel extremely sick. As a little girl, it wasn't so bad. And then in my like teenage, young adult era, it got way worse. And then in my like late 20s, it got even worse. And I don't know what happened, but in my 30s, it slowly has gotten better. So I've been able to like eat more eggs and enjoy them more. Something that helps a lot is if I scramble them to death or fry them to death or hard boil them to death. So I'm saying like overcook them. It helps drastically. I have been experimenting a little bit.
Fall asleep.
And I have been having more of like a runny yolk here and there. So tonight for dinner, because I had lunch way earlier with my mom, but for dinner I had breakfast for dinner. And I made my fried eggs more runny this time. And I feel so sick. Like I feel like I have the flu. I'm extremely like nauseous. I'm telling you, like I'm about to go throw up type of deal. Like I feel extremely hot. Like I have a fever, even though I know I don't. And my stomach is like on and off cramping really bad. So that is what I mean by egg intolerance. And sometimes it's a gamble. Like my mom experiences the same thing actually, where it's like a gamble. It's like, do you want to see if it's going to work out this time or no? And this time my body is not reacting good. But I'm telling you, it has gotten so much better. So I didn't even think it was a gamble, like at all. But I guess for some reason,
that's what always happens to me
tonight
too.
It was, and it does not feel good. I feel truly miserable. So I'm just gonna watch some American Idol and do some Lego. I wanted to finish this Lego this week, but I don't think that's gonna happen because I know the people who enjoy my Lego updates, y'all want me to move on to other stuff, and I don't blame you. I've just been like busy and like distracted and like, focusing on other things. Yeah. So sometimes I go through like Lego things where I'm telling you I'm building like multiple a week, and then sometimes one literally takes months. But this one is really hard. This one is more of like a they call it like a technic. Girl, I could be using the wrong word right now. I don't even know. It's just supposed to be like even harder than like the hardest of the Lego, if that makes sense. Like it's supposed to be like very detailed. Like it's harder than like hard. I don't know what I'm saying. I literally feel super ill, so I don't even know why I'm speaking right now. But everyone's like, Amberlynn, your egg intolerance, I need you to explain. I don't understand. So I just figured I'd give you guys a real live update on that because I feel awful. Like I think I might need to go puke, to be honest. It's been a couple hours and I already feel a million times better. Like that sickness feeling comes on almost instantly, but it also leaves rather quickly too. So anyways, I'm about to get ready for bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello, jump scare.
You know what? Yay, the grocery store. Ooh, the grocery store. You know what? Your vlogs are actually a lot better since you changed them to weekly, and doing it like this, I think is really good for your channel. So vlogging, you don't have to do then every other day. You know, that's hecticana. So I'm glad you're doing it once a week. You're doing it like this. Amazing content now. And yeah, I am liking it. The new schedule.
And I just met the sweetest subscriber. She was so pretty with the cutest little piercings. But yeah, it's super sweet. Like every time I come to the store, I'm recognized a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Hello, we're in my fridge because we gotta talk.
That's cool.
So in my weigh-in video, when I was eating this meal, where I said it was 777 calories, you could see here. But in total, this is 770. I saw a lot of people say that's way more than 770 calories. I know how to count calories. When I'm doing it, I actually know what I'm doing. This is the lean meat
why are
that
you
I
paying
use.
attention
It's
to that
extra
nonsense?
lean. So for a serving, it is 112 grams for only 140 calories. So in this is super easy. There's only 4 servings in this. So I like to cut it in half, and then I cut it in half again. So it's 4 servings. But with that specific bowl, I had about a serving and a half, a little more than that, all measured and weighed. Because on here, again, it says 112 grams is a serving. The serving
Best way to do it.
85 grams for 30 calories. And I had a little under a serving. It says it right there. And then my favorite part, the rice. People are freaking out. I use these little cups because they're very handy. They're fulfilling. They're super tasty. I cannot change overnight. I am trying to literally stop ordering takeout daily, multiple times a day, to cooking majority of my meals. So I'm going to be having things like this. I'm also someone who spent her whole entire life eating thousands and thousands of more calories than I'm supposed to. So that is why
that's why, like, honestly, she's right. She's totally right. This is the best way for her to be doing this. And otherwise, she's going to fall right out of, you know, doing whatever diet she's just trying to do. She's not going to do it anymore because of what reason does she have to do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it with you guys. Of course, she's going to weigh the stuff out and count the calories. And she knows you guys are going to act like this. So, of course, she proves everything and shows everything, you know. And it's really just ignorant to sit there and nitpick enough and then also just keep calling her a liar. How is she supposed to ever succeed if there's all of you out there downing her?
every single time I try to diet, I'm always allotted these high amount of calories. To be successful, I need to satiate myself. I cannot sit there and eat salad all day. It's not going to work. One of these is 250 calories. Sometimes I have one. If I'm feeling extra hungry and I'm afraid I'm going to fall off track, which then leads to more thousands and thousands of calories, which I don't want to do, I will have 2 at a time because it fits in my calories. I know what I'm doing. I know how to log. I have a food skill that is very reliable.
Right.
You guys looking
so it's
at a
like,
bowl
get
of
off
food,
her back
you
with
guys
this,
can't guesstimate that.
I think that she really does
You don't know how much it weighs.
want to lose weight, but I think she wants to totally train her mind and body as well, which is fine. But you guys won't allow her the reality of it at all. You'll always just bring her past in her face, even if she does lose the weight. Let's say she loses all this weight, you know, and goes and has the skin repaired. She's gorgeous now, whatever. You guys are going to then what? Love her or still kind of nitpick? It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. You know, there's plenty of people that do the same shit and worse than Amberlynn.
You also don't know the ingredients or anything like that. Like, I can't even tell you how many times I've had something in front of me that was so blatantly obvious of how many calories it was just because I had the nutrition label right in front of me. And people are like, nope, you're lying. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know how to count calories. Yes, I get it. I am over 500 pounds. I am fully aware of that. But that does not mean I don't know how to count calories. And when I am counting calories, I do it accurately. Because why am I going to waste my time? Ugh. I hate counting calories. I hate weighing my food. So when
You are giving all of this way too much attention. Why are you focusing on what the fuck they have to say? They don't matter. Truly. Focus on what you're doing. What you're doing is right. And put more focus on the people that support you, like me. We want your attention, yet we don't get it because you want to focus on haters and their bullshit. Stop it.
I am doing it accurately, and I'm doing it for a reason. But this is one of the very reasons why I hate doing what I ate today videos, especially when I'm counting calories, because people are always thinking I'm doing it wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. I have done it for majority of my life. I've done it for over 2 decades, 2 decades and a half. I do know how to count calories. So stop coming for me, because it makes you look dumb. And you know what else is dumb? When your ex's wife is so insanely obsessed with you that they buy the same sweater as you and they constantly post about you on their Instagram. Like, bro, your wife cheated on you with me. Like, do you know how many times they couldn't wait for you to leave so they could call me? Like, you have a gross wife. You have a cheater of a wife who lied to us both, but you're mad at me? Your wife and you tried to troll me, but your wife fell in love.
Wow.
Like, that's pitiful. That's pathetic. You stay bothered and you stay obsessed, and it's getting a little cringe and a little out of hand. All right, you guys, so here's a weekly build update. I have about 60 steps left. I did work on it a bit this week. Probably a good thing it's taken me a while, because I'm telling you, sometimes I get super obsessed and I spend way too much money on Lego and builds in general. All right, you guys, so it is time for my Oracle reading for the week, and I chose my 3 decks. So I've realized that since I've been doing this for a few years now, I've only ever really read on myself, and I feel connected to my tarot deck, especially for just me. And I realize I'm starting to feel the same way with my Oracle decks. Like, I can read people that, like, I'm really close to, but like strangers online, I literally feel like there's like this disconnect. So I think I'm even just gonna like stop doing that on my live streams. Like, I can't. So for this week's reading, I'm gonna do a Believe in Your Own Magic, Feminine Wisdom, and a Love one. So I'm going to be shuffling, which I will edit all of that out. The only shuffle you will see is when the universe is telling me to choose a card. All right, so for the first one, I got Princess. You can be your own knight, which is actually card number 1. And number 1 is my favorite number. You may be in a dire situation you need escaping from. Rest assured, you have the power.
Amberlynn's waiting for her masked
you already know
lesbian
you don't need to be rescued by a charming
to come
prince
trotting
or
up
a
in
knight in
shining
shining
armor.
You've got your own shield and sword,
How
anyone.
would you refer to a lesbian knight, a masked lesbian knight? Think about it. Tell me in the comments. I don't know what you'd call it, but she's waiting for her masked lesbian in shining armor. So I'm just saying.
They can do better. All right. So this one is Love, Life's Purpose. That is such a pretty card. And this is number 30. And 3s are actually a very lucky number in my family. Make the relationship with yourself your number 1 priority. Nurture yourself with kindness, empathy, and grace. Listen to your needs and choose to respond. Only when we truly love ourselves can we love others too. How we love ourselves is how we invite others to treat us. Replacing negative self-talk with positive affirmations is the key to happiness. Affirmation: I am love. Weirdly enough, speaking of love, I chose to do a love reading. So I've never done that.
Amberlynn, I know that one was really good for you to hear, and you do need to start taking care of yourself better. But why are you doing a love reading? Are you falling in love with me? I knew it. I'm hard to resist. You know what I'm saying? I really am.
With you guys here in a video. So I got possibilities free-spirited, adventure, and risks. These cards are telling me to love my.
What does that mean, Amberlynn? You're gonna take a risk? Because you want to be with me? I knew it. I knew it. You can't hide it. Now you put it in the cards. It's in the cards. I'm just saying. Hey, take it or leave it. It's right here.
First, by nurturing myself, I will be able to have a fulfilling relationship in the future whenever I feel like having one. Self-love and self-care is extremely important. Don't forget to take care of you. And I think that goes for a lot of people watching as well. I feel like it's easy to get caught up in other people or get caught up in life that we forget to take care of ourselves. And we forget to put ourselves first sometimes. Not even that. We just forget to love ourselves, really. I'm going to speak for myself and say sometimes I take myself for granted. To find that, you have to reflect a lot. And I have been doing a lot of journaling. I started daily journaling back in 2021. I've always loved writing, but it wasn't until 2021 that's when I actually started to daily journal. So I do a lot of reflecting, and within that, I do take myself for granted. And I take a lot of things for granted because I think we just go about our day-to-day life every single day and we forget to stop and think of the things that we are thankful for and grateful for. So I try to do a lot of these are the things I'm grateful for, especially when I'm journaling. And even with people in my life, I noticed my mom the other day, she just needed a little more pep in her step and some positivity. So I stopped her and I said, Mom, what are some things that you're thankful for? And she stopped and she said them, and she said that it helped her. So I think if you ever feel like life is too much and there's just so many negative things with the world and yourself and things going on in your life, if you genuinely just stop and be what are 3 things that either make me smile, I'm grateful for, thankful for, just 3 positive things in my life, it'll immediately just give you some sort of light feeling. It'll make you realize that whatever headspace you're in, because sometimes it feels like life is all bad, it'll make you realize that there is a lot of beauty and good in life too. Anyways, that was a rant there. I'm gonna go. I hope that you guys enjoyed this weekly vlog, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Okay, that's it for this video with the Amberlynn. You think she's got a new love interest? I think so. I don't know who it is. I speculate, but I don't know for sure. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm hearing these rumors about her accusing her stepdad of SA, all kinds of weird things. Erica brought it all up. Amberlynn, you need to put a stop to that bitch. I'm just saying. I'll help. No. All right. She's right, and I believe, is humbling herself a little bit. I would hope so. And sometimes we all need to do that with ourselves and look at what we're grateful for, what makes us smile, what makes us happy out there, and continue to go with those things instead of always bringing up the negative and the bad. So, with that being said, guys, I love you. Thank you for watching, whether it's day, night, morning, whatever it may be. I love you, and I'm glad that you came here and spent your time with me. Have a good one.